Hey everybody, Josh the Retro Gamer here. So I want to bring you guys a new video. I know I've been kind of falling behind a little bit on it, but I've gotten some more stuff in the pipeline and I'm working on getting some new videos out. And I just got something in the mail today that kind of jump-started me getting some more videos moving, and I hope you guys will like this. But anyway, here's what I got. It's a letter, basically, and it's not my right address, so I mean, you probably couldn't see all of it anyway, but I do need to get an address for the channel. But anyway, I've got my letter here. So this letter, when I got it, I was like, what the heck is this letter? It was my handwriting, and it was sent to me, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, did I time travel, or where did this come from? Like, I don't remember this at all. And then I was like, it looks like it was folded up, and I was like, I don't remember folding up a letter. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I do remember this. I've forgotten that I had actually snail mailed someone a letter and sent them a self-addressed envelope so that they could write me back if they wanted to. So the person I wrote, which I'm going to get to in a second here, is really kind of an awesome dude as far as the whole, retro gaming, arcade gaming genre goes. And the guy that I wrote was in a movie not too long ago that I really enjoy, that I've seen. It was kind of a documentary on a specific arcade machine, and that was Donkey Kong. And so it was the King of Kong movie. So no, it wasn't Billy Mitchell, it was the other guy. It was Steve Wiebe. So I really like Steve Wiebe, and I really liked his character in King of Kong. Like, it was just himself, and I really identified with it. I thought he was a really cool guy. He seemed like a really nice, like, easygoing guy, and I just really enjoyed watching him work to beat the high score at the time. And I felt like it kind of sucked that, Billy Mitchell came in and, like, trumped it there at the end. But if you've listened recently in the news, like, there's this whole thing about how Billy Mitchell potentially cheated on several of his scores, maybe even that one. I'm not sure if that was one of the ones that they conflicted about. I think it was, and basically how he was using MAME and how it wasn't real on real arcade boards and all that stuff. And he's since released another video that showed him, I guess, live streaming, getting over 1 million points on Donkey Kong, which wasn't as high as the score that he got in King of Kong, but it still showed that he could get to 1 million points, I guess, on original hardware without any problem. And I haven't seen anything else new on that, so I'm not sure that whole thing. But when this first broke out, my immediate thought was, I wonder how Steve Wiebe feels about this. Like, I don't know if he and Billy are friends. I wonder if he had some reaction to this, because he worked so hard to get to that point, and he did a really great job of throwing up a crazy score. So if you haven't seen that movie or checked it out, you should go check it out. It's a great watch. But anyway, so I was like, well, I'll just write him and see what I can find out. I couldn't find an email address for him. He used to have a website, but that's mostly gone now. And I couldn't really find a good way to get a hold of him. And so finally I found what used to be, I guess, an old address potentially for him that his fan mail used to go to. So I thought, well, I'll just try it and see. It might be nothing, but I'll just see what happens. So I wrote him a handwritten letter and just, basically told him, hey, I do a YouTube channel and I'm really curious about your point of view and I wanted to see what you thought about it all. And I did tell him in there, like, if he didn't want me to, like, put any of that out on YouTube, then I wouldn't say anything. But I haven't opened this yet, so I don't know if he's okay with that or not. So I'm going to wait and see, but I'm going to open this letter and read it and see what he has to say. And if he's cool with it, then you'll actually get to see this video. If he's not cool with it, then you'll get to see maybe an edited part or not at all any of this video, and it will just go into the ether, and I'm just talking to myself right now. But anyway, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to record myself opening it and reading it just because I think it would be cool for me for posterity's sake. And then if he's cool with me throwing it up on YouTube or something like that, or doesn't seem to really have a problem with that, then I might do that too. But anyway, that's the whole story, so we're going to check it out. Alright, so here we go. I got the letter. I started to open it, and then my wife was actually like, hey, you should open it and do a video for the channel with it. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll wait and open it and do a video on it. So here we go. So let's see. He said, to Joshua, Steve Wiebe, King of Kong. So that's all I got. Okay, I guess that's cool. But anyway, I did write him, and I asked him, hey, can you let me know what you think about this, and kind of wanted to get his feedback on the whole Billy Mitchell thing. And I told him, if anything, I just wanted to get his autograph. And so he sent me his autograph. So I'm going to get a copy. I don't have a physical copy of King of Kong still. I've just been watching the Netflix one. So I think I'm going to get a physical copy and then stick this in there with it, just so I've got it. Who knows? Maybe I should try to get Billy Mitchell too. Maybe I'll take this to somewhere, like to a con or something, and get Billy Mitchell to sign the other side. I don't know. But anyway, so there you go. So nothing too crazy there, but I just think it's cool that he wrote me back, because I really was curious on his viewpoint of the whole controversy. And honestly, this makes sense, because everything I saw about his character in that movie was, he seemed like a really nice guy who didn't want to make waves, who didn't want to cause problems. And I honestly don't think he wants to weigh in on that and say something one way or the other, or call him out one way or the other, call Billy out or anything like that. This doesn't seem like his style, which I really appreciate. So, but just so you guys know, that's what I had that's what I had said to him. And I did invite him to come on the channel if he wanted to. I told him, it's a small channel, but if you want to come on and do some talks, we'll do a, over the phone thing or a video chat thing or something like that. But anyway, so do some digging, and if you find his old fan mail address, you could try sending him a message and see if you get a response back. Either way, I think you guys should check out King of Kong. Sorry if it feels like a letdown. I was a little bit let down, but not too much, because that's still really cool, and I was hoping for more of a response, but that's okay. So thanks for joining in on that journey, and I'll have some more videos for you guys soon.